All right, we are here for a twofer for today. Don't forget, hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. I just totally misspelled my own name. This is going to be an awesome day. All right, so now this says Unit 9. It's actually going to be broken up into a couple different things. Our Unit 9 is actually a lot longer than this, but we're not going to be able to do such. All right, so part 1, these are 4 points each because there's 2 questions per each thing. All right. So, number 1, we can actually go into factoring as is because zero's on one side. Now, this negative in front of the 18 tells us our signs are different. This tells us the bigger number is negative. Now, for those that need to list the factors of 18, okay, see 18, got 9 and 2, 6 and 3. All right, so this gives us negative 17. This gives us negative 7. Negative. All right, here's the factors we need. Okay. Now, remember, we can actually, cut these and set them into 2 separate, you know, little equations if we need to. We don't have to. We can if we need to. Or we can do the ninja math thing where we look at this and what is the opposite of plus 3? Negative 3. What is the opposite of negative 6? And that is how we would do number 1. Okay. Now, again, this has factoring on it like our last test. It's just one of those things. Just one of those days. All right. Now, number 2, we cannot start number 2 off like we did number 1 because our variable or our stuff's not set up in the right way. So we're going to have to subtract 2x from both sides. So we did that. Ooh, a little excited. Caffeine kicking in. Almost smell colors. All right. So when I did that, now this is what's funny. I'm actually showing how to do this and, showing y'all, hey, you know, you don't have, like, you can't combine these because they're unlike terms. I'll have people that will try to combine this all day long on the test. That's where I'll get some funny math. It will be really, I'll think it's hilarious. All right. X and X. All right. This tells us our signs are different. This tells us our bigger number's negative. Okay. So, luckily for 8, there's only a few factors. All right. So our factors are negative 4 and positive 2. Now that's our factors. That's not our answer. Okay. Our answer is actually the opposite of what's in the parentheses. Okay. So right here we have a positive 2. So the opposite of positive 2 is negative 2. The opposite of negative 4 is positive 4. Now, I think what I did in this test in the past, I just did not worry about braces, brackets, x equals or y equals or any of that kind of stuff. I just put a blank. You just give me the numbers. Okay. Not really worried about formatting as long as you can give me the numbers. Okay. Just let's take the wins where we can. Okay. All right. Are we good? Number one, number two. Anybody need more time? Speak now, forever hold your peace. All right. So, number three. Number three is set up in a way that we can actually start solving this. Okay. So, set up my parentheses, parenthesis, parenthesis, parenthesis. All right. This tells us our signs are different. This tells us our bigger number's negative. Now, for 24, we do have a little bit more factors. 12 and 2, negative 3, negative 6 and 4. Negative 23, negative 10, negative and negative 2. All right. So, yeah, I heard it somewhere. Somebody said it would be negative 8 and 3. Those are our factors. All right. So, that's our factors, but that's not our answer. Okay. So, the opposite of positive 3 is negative 3. The opposite of negative 8 is positive 8. Okay. Number 4, we can't factor as is. So we got to move this 30 on over. Move the 30. Do, 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 do. All right. Now it's set up. Okay. Notice on everything that we're doing for this test, 0 has to be on one side by itself. Might be important. Hint, hint. Muy importante. That might be a rule that you might want to write down. I know it's in all the notes and I've said it in recordings 1,000 times, but you know. All right. So this tells us our signs are different. Plus, minus. This tells us our bigger number's negative. All right. Now, 430, I know we have a lot. And some of y'all are like, please quit listing all these. But no, I'm not. Because I have some students that need it. There we go. So this is negative 29, negative 17, negative 7, negative 1. All right, yes, our last ones we have, so positive 5, negative 6. All right, so those are our factors, but that's not our answer. The answer is the opposite of the parentheses. That might be something good to write down. That might be something good to write on an orange sheet for your test. Maybe something good to remember. I'm saying that because on all these tests where I've taught this, people have given me the wrong answers because they've given me a +5 and a -6 is the answer when it's actually the opposite. Okay. So, all right. Excuse me. Guess my caffeine didn't work so fast. All right. Are we good with 3 and 4s? Anybody need more time? Yes, no, maybe so. Catch a tiger by the toe. All right. So that's part one. Yay. part two. Part two is the fun part, right? Part two is where we get lots of points really quickly. All right. So for number 5, this is our problem. It's already set up in our ax squared plus bx plus c equals 0. Not be important. I wrote it down again. Yes. All right. So what is our a value? Exactly. It's 1. What is our b value? -3. And our c value is -5. Okay. So again, you get 2 points. This is 6 points right here just for doing that. Wow. And now we're plugging it into the formula correctly. So an A goes here, an A goes here, a B goes here, B goes here, and C goes right y'all. All right. So remember, I start right here in the discriminant. Do 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 do. All right. I get 29. Now, before we go any further, let's double check to see if 29 has a square root. I did get 29. Yeah, make sure that, look, that -3 should be in parentheses. That matters. Yep. Ooh, square root of 29 is 29. So, all right. So when we're doing this, all we have to do is really just clean it up. So we got, okay. So wait, I don't understand the question. Say it again. No. Okay. Look, let's do it piece by piece. This is 9. Okay. -3 squared is 9. Minus 4 times 1, we have 4 times -5. This ends up being 9 minus -20. Minus a negative is plus a positive. So that's how we get positive 29. Yes. All right. So 3 negative times negative. This is 3 plus or minus square root 29. All right. So again, you get 6 points for doing the A, B, and C. You get 5 points for plugging it in correctly, and you get 6 points for the actual answer. The reason why you get 6 points is because there's lots of stuff going on here. Okay. So yeah, there's 17 points per the problem, but 11 of them super easy. Though I know some people that hadn't been paying attention, they're gonna like. All right, are we going number 5? Anybody need more time? All right. This is 3, -5, and 5. All right. So -5 squared minus 4 times 3 times 5. All right. I get a -35 this time. Okay. This is 5. This is 6. Now, because I get a negative, I want to take the square root of the positive version. Well, the square root of 35 is square root of 35. So when I'm writing this, to make this 100% correct, all I really have to do is add this I right there. That's it. It goes in front of the square root. Okay? Super duper easy. All right. All right, we go with number 6. All right. Number 7. A is 1, B is 5, C is 1. Right. So when I do this right here, 5 squared minus 4 times 1 times 1. All right, I get 21. All right, so let's check. The square root of 21 is the square root of 21. Oh, wow. Man, God. It's like the guy who made this like made it easy or something. What? It's crazy. All right, and that's it. So don't forget to hit like, hit subscribe, hit the bell. Stay first. Good stuff, good things. Roll Tide.